16 steps into the night, moving in shifts underneath searchlight. That come back to my mind.
What's up everyone, Top Notch here with another how-to. Today we're going to learn how to change a tire with very basic tools. Right here you have a easy spade shovel, a little bit of tire lube, aka dish soap, and 2 classic tire irons. You can simply do this at the lot, in the garage. You don't need any fancy tools like that. So yeah, here we go. Alright, the first thing you're going to want to do is take out the valve stem core. Very basic little simple tool. Make sure you let all the air out. Don't lose your little valve stem. Alright, so now all the air is out, and now you got to break the bead. There's a few different ways you can break the bead if you don't have some type of bead breaker or a fancy machine or anything like that. There's this method with the shovel, or I also like to use my van or vehicle to break the bead as well. There's definitely tons of little tricks here and there that you can do, but I tend to go for the shovel trick or the vehicle trick. So here we go. And yes, I'm in my Crocs, so this can be done pretty simply. See how it goes. Alright, so yeah, it can be a little tricky. This lube goes a long way, straight all around. There we go. Pop it all around. Let's try the other side. Easy peasy. Yeah, this tire lube really can be your friend. Now the fun part begins. Alright, so this is for sure the hardest part of the tire. Trying to get the tire over the wheel, one side or the other. Definitely lube is going to be your best friend on this one. All the way around. Nice coat. One side in. Alright, so the trick right here is to stand on the opposite side that you're going to be working over the wheel, and that's going to give you more tension on the side that you're trying to work over and allow you to put it over a little bit easier. Here we go. Look at that. That took really no strength. One side is over. Two sides over. Probably one more. Right there. Look at that. Off on one side. Do the same thing. Stick the tire iron through here. Literally just off she blows. Just just like that. Alright, so now we are going to mount a brand new tire back onto the wheel. This is a Dunlop GPR 300. The pretty damn stiff tire when you first get it. Steel line. But yeah, it's still not too tricky as long as you do the right technique and lube her up good. First thing I like to look out for though is the dot for the valve stem. This is supposed to be how the tire is most balanced, so I like to always match that dot up to the valve core and the valve stem, and yeah, I usually don't have no issues there. First off, you want to lube the side that you're going to drop in first, and lube it up good. Help slide it over. Make sure you really get the edges of it so it slides in easy. There is a front and a back on this. You just got to look at the arrow and the direction, and you'll get it right. Hook one side. If you just do a little jump on it, it should come. Alright, now comes the last and funnest part. I got the dot lined up to the valve stem. Tire is on one side. Next is another generous amount of lube. But when you're spraying the lube, make sure it actually goes on the inside of the tire and along the wall right here. So when you're hooking it over the wheel, the lube's actually on the inside of the tire. When it's on the inside, it helps glide over the wheel and will just make it that much easier. So I spray it on the outside. Make sure the inside gets real lubed up. Like I said, these are stiff tires when you first get them. I can barely even make one side go down with my body weight. Go one iron over the other. Like I said, if you stand on that one side, really get it down, it'll relieve tension on the side you're trying to work, make it easier to get over. I got one more here, maybe one more. Oh, it's so close. Feel it. Alrighty. So there's a few different ways that you can initially try to set all the air in there and get the bead to seal on the wheel. The first initial way is just with a whole shitload of air. And that's as most air or the most direct path from the wheel to the hose as possible. So I actually take off the little nozzle that's meant for the tire valve, and the actual valve core is still out of the valve, and so this is the most direct pressure amount of air that will come out of here directly into the tire to try and seal it. So we'll try that way first. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, so we'll see what happens. Looks like it's gonna work. It's one side, the other side, just like that. Now the only thing you're gonna have to watch for is your valve stem isn't in there right now. So you're gonna have to put the valve stem back in while the air shoots out. But the bead's already set. Now you just gotta get it up to your right PSI and get ready to shred, baby. Yeah, and if you watch my videos, you know I like to ride at 40 PSI, but initially when I get this tire, I start out at 30, kind of work it around for a few, and then I slowly build up my pressure back to 40. But yeah, I love these tires. This is probably like my 10th tire that I've changed by myself now, and this gets easier as you go on. You learn certain techniques. But yeah, this is saves you a lot of money than having to go to a shop and having them swap it out for you. Hit you with all this extra bull crap. So yeah, do it yourself. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm Top Notch. This is another how-to. Signing off.